This happened to a friend of mine she's a lesbian though, but was dating a woman for a while and she was so attracted to her. It's like with all things. And then the woman stood up on the edge of the bed and her pubic hair like stayed on the bed while she was basically fully standing. It was so long. And it was like stuck between her butt. And she was like, that was so unattractive to me. And so I just sort of got turned off. It's like when someone has like one time someone tried to make out with my friend while they had Caesar salad in their mouth and she really liked him up until that point. Then she was completely disgusted. I think I just wanted to tell the stories. I don't know what I had to do with any of this. Ronna. Ronna. What do you think? Ronna, are you okay? Did Bob have really long? It happened to my friend. And some people might be turned on by that. I don't ultimately know what my point is.
I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to recover from either of those images.
Sorry.
But the worst part, I think, of the whole story was that she stood up on the end of the bed. Not that the discovery required standing up so that you could actually measure the length.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She was basically practically completely stood up and her pubic hair was like down between her butt and basically touching the bed.
How long were her legs? 8 inches.
She might have had a low center of gravity. I'm not
Little
sure.
People,
Ronna.
Big World. Is this what we're talking about?
Ronna.
Oh, all right. We have to move on to the next question. We definitely did not answer that question. That's all I wanted to say about that. And I'm probably cutting our whole conversation about.
I loved it.
About you're gonna hate it when you hear it again.
I doubt it. That was fun. Spirited.
Oh. Dear. And I can't wait to hear all the ways that I'm wrong. And by the way, I don't mind being wrong, but I don't mind being right either. So
of course.
We'll see what people have to say. Oh my God. Dear Ronna, Bryan, and lovely guest. In this case, this is Bryan.
No,
Because
but that's not true, Ronna.
Well, you haven't logged 3 in a row where you've been back in the Carriage house, and it's all about, consistency. So you're still the guest at this point.
Okay. All right.
The Caesar salad also.
He was chewing it and then he leaned over and started making out with her.
What kind of an animal?
And she was like, before she was like, oh my God, he's so cute. He's so smart. Like this is going so well. And then he like leaned over at dinner while he had Caesar salad in his mouth and started making out with her. I know.
Who wants that?
That's disgusting.
And that's a raw egg in that dressing. I just want to put that up.
No, and not to mention anchovy.
Oh. I'll ask you this, though. Have you ever had anchovies or sardines on a beautiful piece of toast with just some cold butter?
Oh, I love sardines and anchovies. And delicious. I don't know that I've ever had it that way, but that sounds French and delicious.
Get a big crusty piece of bread and toast it. And then take some cold, unsalted butter and put a couple of curls of it on so that the bread is hot and the butter's cold. And then just put a few anchovies on it.
It sounds amazing.
Out of this world.
That does sound good. That sounds like something they do at there's a restaurant in LA called Petit Trois that has sort of like that vibe where they do like foods like that.
Well, I had it when I was in Los Angeles at Chispaca or Chispaca.
Oh, so maybe it's an Italian thing.
Yeah, I think it's a Southern Italian, as in Sardinia sardines, or I don't know wherever anchovies come from. But
also
they come but they have sardines all over.
That's
France
true, but the
too.
anchovy the Caesar salad was named after the Emperor of Rome.
You never cease to amaze me. Just want to say that.
Thanks.
You won't get that with Nancy O'Dell, or maybe you will. I don't know.
No way.
She probably went to Stanford. She's one of those people that you think and then you find something else about them.
Maybe.
Yeah. She's like Gina Davis. She's a Mensa.
Right.